Mhm. There we go. Now we have things going. Now we do. So basically what we have here is a simple keyboard here. This is a Razer Chroma-X. Nothing real special about it. It's about roughly 3, maybe 4 years old. It is dirty as hell. But the one thing I think could actually help it out is the replacement of some O-rings with some additional keycaps. That should make it look pretty nice. And more importantly, the O-rings themselves, these are 78 O-rings and they're thick, whatever that means from Glorious. Yeah, they're 78 thick. 78 thick. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. I mean, I know that means they're thick, but I have no idea. I think they're like 2.5 millimeters. But anyway, this is enough here that it actually will firm up the key presses. You won't have this kind of almost like when you press down on a key with a switch, you have this almost like a very serious play in the key itself when it goes all the way down. That play should be removed. Unfortunately, this is an extremely tedious task. This is about to be boring as hell. But I'm here. I might as well do it. It doesn't take anything to set up the whole little Twitch setup we have going on right here. So we might as well use it and see what happens. All right. We'll start with unplugging the keyboard, because last thing we want to do is have that kind of unfortunate incident. And then, yeah, it's time to start pulling keys. It does come with an actual key tool, but whoop, come here. We don't actually need that. Whoop, come here. On the larger keys here, as you can see, there are these little, almost like little keepers. They have the same fitting as a regular Cherry MX switch. So it takes a little bit of work, but they pop right out. I'll sometimes take some of the other plastic. So let's continue this. Key pullers do come with these kits. Some people use key pullers, some people don't. I mean, I'm just yanking these things up. I will probably end up having to use one on the space bar. Maybe. The keys we are using are just regular little HyperX units. Nothing real special about them. Got for 16 bucks at Micro Center. Like I said, nothing special about them. Just something to kind of use and honestly to test. If I like them and I like the ABS material and I see this as a worthwhile upgrade, then hey, it may be worth it to go back and spend the money for like a glorious cap. Personally, I like pudding caps. This is what it's all about. It is honestly about the pudding cap. As you can see, they come off honestly easy. These are coming off easier than I thought they would. I don't know if it's just because it's actual Razer caps on switches, but these really are popping off. Oh wait, now we're starting to get them. They're a little tough. Not terribly though. There could just be a little bit more to these, but apparently not. Every once in a while, you get one that's jammed on there. And it's weird keys, too. It's not keys that you would think you would use, you know, consistently. Like the I key. How often do you press the I key? In gaming, well, I take that back. I won't take that back right now. Because anytime you want to check your inventory, you're hitting the I key. Here. There we go. Jay was being a little tough. Jay was not coming off easily. Let's see. Pop. This is honestly going to be over quicker than I expected. I mean, I'm saying that. I'm expecting something terrible to happen now and to completely destroy the process. But hey, you gotta jinx yourself every now and then. These stabilizers aren't hard to get off. There we go. The only stabilizer, honestly, is this one right here. The one for the spacebar. That is the only one I usually run across where I'm like, oh, this might suck. Well, there you go. That is a stripped down Razer Chroma-X. Kind of making sure some of these are actually reconnected. There. This is it. This is nothing but a mass of green switches. And we did not require any type of puller. Let's see. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to honestly separate the keys that do have to have a like an assistant. Like they actually do have to have stabilizers in there. Just so I want these to be the very first ones to go back on this keyboard. I should have been throwing these. Actually, let's do this. Hyper Xbox time. Honestly, who the hell could turn these down? This is literally a case of I paid like $16 because they were on sale, and I was able to get them through HyperX's actual website. These Razer keys aren't bad. They've honestly lasted a very long time. The keyboard's roughly 4 years old. The only scratches and damages. Oh, whoa, whoa. We'll have to worry about that at a later point in time. There we go. That's it. The clean, obviously compressed air. If anything remains, oh, condensation coming out of the. God knows what's being blown up off this fucking thing. So
it's indoor, which misses the rest of
a little 99%. This stuff is great.
Let's go.
You just get this off of, this is slow-mo, whatever the hell Amazon wants to call a domestic house brand, but use some really weird name for it. Yeah, that's what this is. I can't pronounce it. It's like slow-mo or something. But it's one of the cheapest ways you can honestly get your hands on 99% isopropyl alcohol. You don't need 99%. I mean, you don't. 91, 97 especially, even 91 will honestly work for almost everything. If you're removing thermal paste, anything like that, yeah, 97 will work. 91 will work just as well. So, not much really going on here. This is the first time these caps have been off in 4 years. This is an excellent opportunity to sort of go through here and clean. You cannot hardly buy this alcohol here for like separately, like one little bottle. Amazon now mainly sells it as a case, so I have a lot of this stuff to use. But I will be replacing some thermal paste later on both for my CPU and Babe's. Actually, I need to de-lid mine. I'm getting some really weird thermals. Okay. So, getting all this done. This is the tedious part. No one said it wasn't. What's funny is, like, I know some friends that do have, like, the tricked out keyboard that built up cost $600-700, and they're like, oh, I love this. And they look at this Chroma-X and they're like, it's like poverty grade, right? Like a few years ago, getting a keyboard like, this an RGB with mechanical switches was like a godsend. Now it's kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't. It must be hard to grow up as poor as you. It's like, no, it's I just want something. I mean, as long as I got cherry stems to where I can change out keycaps to pretty much anything, I'm content. Plus, I got a keyboard here that is like literally compatible with everything else I own. I shop too at Costco and Sam's. Costco and Sam's. The reason I'm telling you this is the idea of I don't give a damn how many of these little Q-tips we're going through. We'll go through all of them because there's boxes of them left. Wait a minute. Hmm. I'm gonna do a few of these streams though, because I do want to see how they perform. If they don't do well, honestly, I'm just not gonna do them. It's not difficult now. I'm with this. The mat and everything stays in the same place. Basically, it is me taking off the camera, adjusting it, getting it in a sense dialed in. Um, that's pretty much it. So it's not that big of a deal. But it's also one of those things like I just don't want to burn up the time. And plus, two, it makes it to where this isn't the best place in the house to actually be doing this.
Let's see, that's 4.
But let's see here. So, honestly, for being its age, the fact is, like, this is the first time in 4 years that it's been pulled. These caps, it's not in bad shape. Air cleaners in your house, people, they work. Hardwood flooring also works a lot. Hardwood flooring. Carpet is evil. No one should have carpet. I hate carpet. If you hear any ambient noise, that is Babe. He is actually playing Grim Dawn. While also streaming.
There's been over dozens of these prison transports. There's been
So,
weeks. I just don't see them.
like I said, main thing is on these stabilizers. That's about the only thing that has been building up dirt, gunk, trash, just whatever. You want to get this off. I remember which one was. It was actually this. This was the actual plus key off the numpad. There was actually such a large dust bunny, you would say, that it would not come off. Like I had to actually pull off with a set of tweezers this clump of this material for it to actually come off. There we go. So a little bit more. And then what we will probably do is give it a little spray. And then call it a day. We more than likely probably will. On this part anyway. Then comes, God help us all, the tedious task of replacing our rings. Now, for 99% technical alcohol, do you need it? No, you don't. Again, does it help? I personally think it does. I think whenever you're trying to remove grime, thermal paste, bird shit, I don't know. It honestly works. It works better. Even if it's just a mental thing, it's kind of nice to have something that's, I don't know, like it's technical. Like this stuff can touch your skin. It's not gonna harm you, but what it'll do is it'll actually, depending on how sensitive your skin is, it may irritate it. If it does, it's not gonna be like, oh my god, my. But you may feel some slight discomfort. Oh, I actually hope that fixed it. I actually had a ceramic bowl that was on my desk, and when I turned my chair around, my chair went kabooey. It hit it. It hit the bowl. And the bowl smacked this key frame. Smacked the frame. Without these really nasty scratches. And of course, deep down, I was like, oh. I tried rubbing them, they wouldn't come off. But I'm starting to think, because I don't see them anymore after I've applied this alcohol. Okay. God only knows some of this stuff that's blowing off this freaking mat. Not the cleanest. You could get it, but this will work. 4 years of hair. 4 years of hair under Keycap. I don't know if you can hear it on the actual microphone picking this up, but this is the glorious sound of Razer Green switches. A classic. Honestly, I like it. It's so much quieter without having to hear keys bottoming out. Well, now that's out of the way. HyperX pudding keycaps. These are the cheapest pudding keycaps you're probably going to find. They are not manufactured great in hardly any way. You do see right here, you do see like little nipple presses from where the caps themselves were taken off from the mold. They're usually strategically placed to where if you're looking at the keyboard, you're not going to see it. It's weird. Like they're almost always on the backside, which is nice. And you can't really complain too much. It's $16 for a set of keycaps from a brand that's not really, known for being this super duper, high-end keyboard brand. Yeah, a little snap-on knife around here I was going to use, but it's missing. I don't know where it went. So, I'm using this one. Normally I don't. Just because that is the work knife there. That is a dirty ass knife. So. Difference in material, ABS versus PBT. PBT is honestly nice. These things here might be a problem. These are stabilizers. The actual pieces that these the stabilizers hook into. Okay, this is not working out well. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna reach way over here and get out the line, fix it. Hold up. Let me get this non-marring tool right here, because this is the last thing Hand reveals? Yeah, pretty much. Bam. Simple non-marring. These things are dirt cheap, though. I mean, if you break one, other than like being an inconvenience of pissing you off, it's not really bad. Oh, doing pretty good, Jamie. Doing pretty good. Tinkering with this thing right now. Getting the tediousness out of the way. Enjoying the fact my arms are long enough that I can reach across this entire mat. Ah. So this isn't dirt. What this is glue. These stabilizers have been glued in. Well, these stabilizer hooks. Oh, you caught up with some people? That's good to hear. That's good to hear, man. You always keep in contact with your friends. Friends, certain family. You know, don't lose contact with them as you get older. This is such a pain in the ass to do. The fucking gloves on. Hmm. Okay. I remember you mentioned it. You didn't say much about it. You mentioned that you were a mod for somebody. You didn't say much about it, like what it was. Hmm. Well, this stuff is on there. Stuff is saying I'm not coming off. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Always nice to have people pop in and check. Speaking of that, I should call my grandparents. Actually, I should. I need to do that tomorrow. Oh yeah, this works great. Works great. Little 99% alcohol. These things are falling right off like butter. Check for bots and trolls and just hang with them. Well, that's good. It's always good to help somebody out. I dread that. Like on one hand, I want my channel to grow, but I know if it does, eventually it'll get to the point I'll have to start getting bots for modding purposes. Or worst comes to worst, like actually get a mod. I used to do that though on actual web forms though. Man, this blue's kind of bitch. There we go. Now we should be in business. You ain't gotta get it all off. Or if like a little on there. Might actually help. Not in this case. There we go. Now it's stripped. Hmm. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I tried it. amazing person right now is having trouble getting keycaps to go on though. Damn. Actually, I wonder how that works when you look at some of the big. There we go. Just had to get enough of the glue off of it. There we go. Can of compressed air. Do a little bit of that. Damn it. The glue ended up on that. Oh no, keyboards are just no. This honestly, man, this is the crazy part. Like this is about as much as I'm willing to do with a keyboard. Like this is it. What you're witnessing is like the limit of shit I will do with a keyboard. I'll put oh. I'm glad I said that. I'm glad you mentioned it. Because I forgot to put O-rings on it. I'd have been very disappointed. I wouldn't have hated myself. But I wouldn't have been happy with myself. No, but this is the limit. O-rings, keycap change. That's it. That's it. I am not. I don't want a mechanical board that I can go in and just be like, pop and pop out switches and stuff like that. It's not that serious. I got some friends that would like shit bricks if I said that. They're just like, what do you mean? You know? And it's not hard to do. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't care enough to be that unique. It's like driving. Come here. I'm gonna hook you and you're gonna come over here for me. Oop, oh. Get back here. That's what this is. This thing lights up. That's literally the reason I'm doing this. One, the keys, almost all keys you buy outside of like very fancy ones. Bam. You mess with me, I'm just gonna put you on like this. There we go. And this thing lights up here. That's mainly what I'm doing with this. So these little pudding caps. Where's the pudding cap? Ooh, gets this way. This thing here would scratch anything it touches. I don't know if you can really tell, but like the bottom half of this keycap is opaque. So it actually lights up. They have some that are crystal. Like they're completely see-through. But it's kind of a toss-up when you mess with those. There we go. Ooh. Oh, different sound. It actually has a different sound. It is a bit of a toss-up, though, when you mess with those. Just because those can actually get scratched, like, really easily. The thing that, and the way to keep them from getting scratched, of course, is to have very expensive keycaps. They're like high quality. But again, how much money are you gonna put into your keycaps?
Thank you for the info, Jack.
There. There's one. There's two. They put these babies together. They did not apply the glue evenly. They did not.
Do a lot of mindless murder. The red and the follow. How's everyone doing tonight?
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, someone sick there. I've been good. Quiet, but good. Not a problem. I was actually watching the stream a little bit and just put behind.
There we go. We'll be doing some gaming later. Actually, I want to try these out. We will try these out.
When we find something.
I just remembered I didn't put the key.
Dialogue thing.
O-ring on here. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to force some of these out, just so I have it in my head to use these. There we go. Yeah, I actually will be doing some gaming. I do want to see how big of an impact these O-rings do. The keys feel so much nicer. They're firmer. If they're mechanical and you have like a little bit of a noise you don't like hearing, it will sort of drown those out a little bit. But not too much. I mean, these won't because they're actually hard O-rings. Softer rubber does a better job of absorbing sounds. But I don't really care about a little bit of noise. I wanted to do that. Oh yeah, go say hi to Leah. He's playing Grim Dawn.
Shut up a little.
He loves it. He loves it.
Bye, Bloody Jack. How's it going, Jake? I'm doing good.
Now, if I was a backspace key, where the fuck would that be?
Oh, you are? Oh, that's actually pretty.
Damn.
Imagine you're excited for all that.
If I was the backspace key, where would I be? I would be up here. Not sure why it's up here, but it is. You may hear the AC kick on quite frequently. I don't give a damn. I am not going to be hot in my own home. I don't get that. Like, you go to some people's homes, and it's freaking. I mean, we're going to do, freedom units here. A joke, of course, but still. Something off the top of my head. but Fahrenheit. It's like, oh, it's 78 degrees in here. It's like, why is it 78 degrees? Oh, we're saving electricity. Okay. I mean, I ain't making fun of you. Okay.
I imagine so. You do a lot of stone with all that when you take it. So, yeah.
There we go. Coming along, folks. We're coming along.
Well, it's all good. No, that's more important than this. You ask me.
Stay in school, kids. If y'all actually cannot hear the other one over there, that's actually pretty bad. No, there's another member we got talking about school. Stay in school, kids. Twitch should be a hobby for everybody. If you make it, you make it. I like that. Had a mild stroke when I saw how many hours. Like the hardcore, like the very the famous Twitch streamers.
Somebody's fine.
There we go. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, I think it was that guy.
Ah, that's why. That's why.
Really? You gotta be going break it up.
Okay, so sometimes when you actually put these on, these little fucking stabilizers will pop out.
Alright, you got even more on that now. You think you're doing school and modern. So basically,
Alright, let's see here what we got going on.
and what it is basically these creatures. I want to say people, but they're creatures called the Ethereals are taking over humanity, and basically what was supposed to be a war is more of a resistance now. And you're trying to help people.
I actually have these damn things on backwards.
Basic task in trying to defeat these Ethereals. These Ethereals are almost like spirits that possess the living host. Right now, I was told.
I think I had these things on backwards. Because I keep popping out the stabilizer.
Basically, like prison, which is where everyone's kind of positioned. Is I was getting revenge for him, and then I found this guy, Stephen Skinner.
There we go.
And he's not any longer in this hard world. Is your family in there? So, John's is the best. But things around the campus hope. Oh yeah. Like yesterday I was streaming this and they had turned like they had like a massive giant like zombie army that I literally like basically took over and killed one of like the main heads of the group for that. It's pretty dark actually. I quite enjoy this game. Focus your left, if people are dying, the world is not run with monstrosities. We use to scoop our children with. I will not have my family suffer alone.
There we go.
Safe there. See? What's safe anymore? You were safe up here once too. Look at this place now. You defended. This is shelter.
Here we go.
Perhaps there is fresh start.
Yeah, so this is going to work. So basically the direction that I made a mistake.
Got more people. There was a big old scary lightning. Wing Raptor sky.
Where's the energy?
scripture.
Okay, so I'm right. This is honestly how they go. They go like this. Stabilizer rocks back and forth. Here we go.
Actually read that a little bit.
There we go. So for those that forget, when the stabilizer rocks back, that's where it's got to go. Stabilizer goes this way, you want additional slack that way. Whichever way the arm pivots downwards, that's where you want it.
In the remaking of the world, the prophecies come to pass and appear not after anymore.
The shift key is here. Enter. Oh my god, what the fuck is on this shift key? It's like someone exploded.
Their souls to the defense of the world will survive and thrive amongst this death decay. Look to your right and to your left, in front and behind you.
Fades over here like.
Of your fallen brothers and sisters, honor together and simply trust. We have been tasked with the duty to extinguish the last remnants of our corruption and receive the purified land with our progeny.
Okay, so we need
take strength from each other and
the really long shift key. I mean, it looks like we opening this back.
We will strike forth boldly, northward and to our destiny. Let not the papists, the corrupted, or the demonic let the divine wrath be visited from them. Now muster
For $16, you cannot beat this kid. $24, it's a toss-up. It honestly is at $24 because you were starting to approach the glorious keycaps, and I never got a chance to actually see what the white ones look like, but I did get this chance to see the black ones at Micro Center, and they are better. But again, they're more expensive. I mean, it's like being, you know, surprised, like, oh, this car is superior. Like, yeah, it costs more money. Oh shit. Oh, it's doing pretty good, man. It's doing pretty good. Or lady. Or both. Whatever you choose to be. It's going okay. I am doing the very tedious task of popping out these little stabilizer hooks that are glued. Some of them unusually very well. See, how do you do that? Like, I'm just curious. Like, when you actually go to make these, how do you come to the decision of like, okay, we're going to like pour the glue on here to where you're going to have to like remove it, versus, you know, putting it on there like a little dab, to where like it just falls out. How do you want to do that to me? Oh well. Here's the other shift key. Here's the enter key. Here's our shift key.
You're dying now.
Oh, it's such a freaking drain right now. But I mean, it's got to be done. And once you do that initial one where you like
kind of, yeah,
break off,
there's like crossbows that counts.
You know, the first time you do it, every time after this, it's honestly going to be cake. I'm probably not going to keep these keys this long. They're nice. They're nice for something to play with, but there's so many little imperfections I'm seeing in them already. I mean, again, I don't know if you were here when I mentioned the price. It was $16. You can't get mad at $16 keycaps. You could buy a pack of white keycaps and like half of them be black. Oh, they don't. The robot stage does.
I mean, I do have like a big axe, if that counts.
Huh? I can believe that. I can believe the robot stage handles it.
Sounds good. Have fun, Jimmy. Thanks for popping.
Like this one here is thick enough where we will need a little 99%. I mean, we don't need it, But with the dexterity, I lost, by wearing gloves. This will help make things a lot easier. I don't sound like I'm being like picky. If I... Uh-oh. Hold up. There is an issue. All that talking, and I lost one. Hold up. Be right back. I came prepared for this. Oh, there it is right there.
Oh, sounds good.
All you require is an insanely bright light. Back to the tediousness. As my little VTubing thing has a couple of light strokes. God damn. There we go. There we go.
It's like one guy.
There we go.
I see. It's there.
That's a little bundle of glue off. Now this is going to be, should be an easy fit. A bundle does not mean all the glue. It's so weird. It's like, I've actually seen keyboards where, like, my friends that do the custom ones, where they have like they got swappable switches and stuff like that. They never glue these in, and I've never heard stories of them falling out. And this is literally people that, change these often. Ah, there it is. There it is. That's a little clump right there that's protruding outwards at an angle, and it's catching it.
Doesn't leave him. Just didn't trust anyone.
Well, this plastic is very hard. Hopefully everyone's having a good night. Doing something more productive than this. There are weird little ticks though, like the fact that I am doomed to always forget put the fucking O-ring in there. Here we go. There we go. Little disappointed in that factory mark right there.
Hey.
Yeah. These won't be around that long. They're not terrible though. And they do their job. They do their job well enough anyway. Shift key. Bah. So now we need legendary enter key. Here you are. Damn.
So long spirits.
Actually, that mark on that shift key, I actually think that may be for me. This mat's not the cleanest thing in the world. I don't know. Maybe, may not be. You're not gonna notice this one little imperfection too. These putting keycaps, there's gonna be a buttload of RGB. The thing that kind of, it doesn't annoy me, but it does kind of get to me is the fact that it does have the HyperX symbol on it. Like if you had someone that wasn't, you know, used to actually spotting the brand, they might be like, oh, it's a HyperX keyboard. No, it's a Razer. I mean, it ain't like it matters. It's not like you're gonna have someone see that and they're like, oh my god, this thing is such trash. No, it's all like mass produced gamer branded shit. Warm? It is warm. It's not warm here. It's some freaking. But well, something to see. I can feel it too. Huh. What you want in a seat? There we go. Weird. That was honestly kind of weird. I had to think for a second. I legitimately had to. I was like, wait a minute. Which one goes up top, the plus key or the enter key? Okay. Facing to the right. What the fuck? There we go. Hmm. Yep. Man.
Does even guys. That's
Don't make the same mistake I did. Just buy new fucking stabilizers. That is exactly what's going to happen next time I replace these. I honestly completely forgot about this. And part of me was like, oh, you know, they may come in the pack. It was like one of those things with an afterthought. It didn't really creep into my head that much. I was like, oh, these won't be that bad. You'll swap them out. No, OEMs glue the shit out of these things. I see why. I mean, you don't want this stuff coming loose. The part that I always find funny, though, is that, you know, we're not going to have a loose key come loose in our, you know, new Razer keyboard. We'll have a volume scroll wheel that, you know, squeaks its ass off. I thought that was so weird on with the Micro Center. I asked the guy that too, because there was one that was squeaking. I was like, oh man, this is rough. And he's like, yeah. He's like, a lot of them do that. I was like, what? What do you mean a lot of them do this? I thought it was just a demo model, you know. I thought the fact that it had been sitting out there for a while and just, you know, people playing with it. Someone wanted to leave their mark on the world and they got a hold of it, so they just, you know, did their thing. And now he's like, no, he's like, we've had some come back because they actually squeak. I'm like, what?
you know.
Why the hell would you buy these? One thing, these fucking stabilizers can't be expensive. I had a friend of mine one day that actually changed them out because he wanted them to be color coordinated. Like, I remember he actually did that shit. Yeah, it was so funny. He replaced them. He's like, yeah, I wanted them, you know, to be a little bit more coordinated. I wanted them to be clear. Cause he bought a kit and the kit came with it. So he's like, yeah, I like them, but you know, they're not. You know, they're not really what I want. What do you mean? What you want? Like, I want them clear. I honestly could not tell you. All I know is his kit. Like, this is a Razer, so like, you know, RGB is their thing. You know, right? I know the kit he bought is like insanely bright. Like, we compared them one day. I pulled off some of the keys on this one, and it was no contest. Like, what he had would hurt your eyes. Like, it actually would. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, legit. Like, if you looked at it and it was shining on you, I mean, it was shining upwards. Like, it would legit just be like, oh man, that's a little bright. Why is it so bright? I was like, what the hell do you need this for? The blind old people? Nah. That was his thing. It's some custom thing where they actually made the keys. I mean, they had hot swappable switches, and they had like multiple choices for the LEDs, and he's like, I just picked the most powerful one they had.
Two.
And I thought I was doing a good thing, when they called and they said, hey, they actually called and asked him, like, are you sure you want these? Because apparently no one had ordered them that setting before. I don't know what the lumen output of it is, but it's like stupid. Alright, now this one's not going to be fun.
What's Raspberry actually? I'd love to see it. So, use the image. Oh.
Oops. Damn, the whole thing just came right back off. So I'm having to do this with using my laptop, of course. I don't have the room at my desktop to do this.
Yeah.
And I remember why I got away from gaming laptops. Not because I have anything really against them. It's just they're noisy as hell. I have an HP Omen 15. This fan just won't quit. Yeah. That's a very big difference in height. Huh. It's kind of odd. I didn't think there'd be that big of a difference. Strange. This is it right here. This is the last one we have to pull out. After this, ladies and gentlemen, it is smooth sailing, as in keys will be replaced. It will be done so quickly and easily. This is definitely not turned into like the most popular Twitch stream ever. This is honestly gonna hurt my damn rankings. Not my rankings, it's gonna hurt my average viewer count. Pull a Rossman, you start talking about business. How home prices really are getting unaffordable. It's weird. It's weird when you talk to people from like an older generation. Like, oh, you just gotta do X, Y, Z. You talk to someone like in their 50s or 60s, and you're like, oh, I've been doing that, and they, trying to save up money for a house. I don't want to sit there and be like one of those people that put down like 5% or some stupid shit. If you can, you do it. You got money saved up, and you just feel like taking advantage of the interest rate, or maybe because you get some amazing interest rate or something like that. More power to you, but for a lot of people, it's like, no, I'm not doing that. I need you, Mr. Shifty. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy how many houses I've literally looked at in this local area that have went up. Rent from my old home area in Lake Charles, Louisiana. So, I mean, I don't live there anymore. But Jesus Christ, man. The only reason I say that, as in, people may have an idea of what this place is because it was featured on the news a little bit in 2020 because it got bulldozed by 2 freaking hurricanes. But no, you got people out there that lost their job. You know, business got blown away. Owner said, screw it, I'm not coming back. Fuck this. So your house got messed up, and you might got insurance for it. But now there is a very expensive housing crunch in that area. So you got some people that are leaving that lost their home. And the local yokels are like, why's everyone leaving? I don't understand. Why would you leave? You could just rebuild. Like, no, man. The cost of lumber and everything else went up to the point where, like, oh, I can't really rebuild my house once my insurance check got cut and everything. I can't rebuild for the same amount. Like, I can't have the same house for the same money that for my insurance gave me. Because that whole period of a year where you're living in a hotel or, living with somebody or renting or whatever, price of homes just went beep. So I don't live there anymore. Mainly because ain't nothing special about the part of Louisiana. Got one industry, oil and gas. And you don't work in it. Ain't really nothing there for you. We're done. We've actually gotten this. What? These keys feel weird. I don't know. It may just be because the fact is I got the keys loose. But that's nice. So that's not right. Okay. Let me pull this off real quick. Yeah, it's not right at all, actually. Damn. Oh, wait. I see it. I see it. I see it. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Problem reverted. What had happened was one of the stabilizer rods slid out of its holding area. Whatever the hell it's called. And that's what caused that little bit of play. think what it is just the effect of actually pulling it in from the other side. Okay. So I'm gonna get a cheat sheet that actually figure out what the keyboard layout is. All right. I feel bad that I actually forgot how this is laid out, but I honestly did. So, there we go. Cheat sheet extraordinaire. All right. The goal here is to basically just get these O-rings on here as quick as we can. I'm not mad at this project. But I'm ready to speed through it. I was actually looking to see if I had some way of speeding up. Actually, securing the O-rings. I honestly, I've seen some people take each one they put in and they squish them down, but I don't think you really need to do that. I don't see the value in it. That makes sense. Actually, I'm curious about something real quick. Let's see something. Can you double these things up? What is this? The F10 key? Can they fit? Ooh. So how do they behave?
Card charm.
Ooh la la. Oh, I like these. I like these. Double stacked O-rings. Yes, sir. Sir, that's what we're going to be doing. I'm getting a set of these on the way. And when I swap out for some glory keys, that's what we're going to be doing. I didn't know. God, those things are manufactured so shitty. Yeah, they're so bad.
Oh, thank you.
But that's what we got coming up. So be excited for the next round of this. When we do keyboard.
That's bigger. That's big.
We do keyboard swap with glorious pudding caps. Oh, I'm so glad that they can double stack. Because usually what you have to do is, I mean, at least what I've been told, and this is the first time I've ever actually messed with this, is that if you run double stacks, wait a minute. Yeah, speaking of double stacks, I did that already. I just did that. Did I do it for this one too? No, I didn't. Oh, I'm an idiot. Someone help. My brain's frying on me. Okay, I gotta get these keys on here. Just because if I don't, I won't start questioning each one. Wait. Yeah, it's that 10. Ah, yes. They feel so much better. Question mark should go left of the shift. Yeah.
That's not things.
I'll say some of them I do recognize.
Oh my I think it's he's called a Briarthorn. He's one of my summons. I'm a druid occultist. A conjurer is what I am. So when I summon, I have a hellhound, a raven, and Groot Wolf.
There we go.
His official name now. Shall be officially known as Groot Wolf.
I do feel bad though. Like, this is a hard lesson. The idea, like,
But he's my tanky pet. I think out of all of them, he's the toughest. Yeah, about 3,000 health. The Raven's like a little QQ. And now I'm just fast. He's almost tanky.
hmm. Yeah, it should be the alt key there. Since the window key is gonna be a little bigger.
Well, I have to go kill the head of this bandit, people. I'm also looking for Quaid. And I gotta find Elta, who's with Darius Cronley, who's the leader.
This is so fucking tedious. Alright, whatever. Complaining about it ain't gonna get it done any quicker. Jay should be. Yeah, let's say this is the one with the braille key. At least I think it's a braille key. Whatever that little thing is.
Please need to find the face out. And suddenly she put in the sticker since we were trying these parts. I was wondering if you could help us out. Of course. I'll do with that. It's kind of missing. Following a recent rate on the
Let's see, we go 9, 8, 7. Uh-oh. Yeah, I realized I screwed myself when I actually pulled all these down. But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
If it is as I feared, we understand. Please at least recover the toxin. Small object part from the bone and carries with its fruits no peace to us. We would be eternally grateful for its return.
Bam.
Did you shake it? A pleasure to meet someone who doesn't begin and they meet with weapons. Can't say the same for the beginning of the Hail to the Beast. We're having trouble with objects, murderers, and all of them. Everything we despise in this world, and now they've set up a barricade along the road to trap travelers such as ourselves. We've set up camp here while we decide what to do. Rescue's action would be to blow that barricade around the others of the road.
Easy to put together so
Say,
fair.
I
I mean, I shouldn't complain. I mean, again, they're dirt cheap. Those artisan keycaps really kind of blow me away too. Have y'all seen those? Like, it's one of those, like, I looked at them, it's like, holy shit. Is it 9 or 6? Should be a 9. Yep.
One zombie just chilling out there.
How long have we been doing this? An hour and a half? Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
Should have paid someone to do this. I have no idea where this one goes. Oh, right here. Ooh, its spacing's a little off. But I can't get mad at them. I mean, these keys. Oh, yep.
Oh, I didn't get to hit him. I wish the inventory system was a little better than this one. Oh, how do I get up there? See chest. Must be that. But I want the things.
I gotta admit, one thing I am not pleased with is the wild temperature variations on this HP element. This is the second one. The first one I had to return because what would end up because what always would happen was it thermal throttled, but it didn't need to thermal throttle. What was actually happening was whenever the temps got above, say, 40 degrees Celsius, which is incredibly easy to do.
Oh, wait, there you go.
It thermal throttle.
What should all these stuff?
So, I mean, it's possible to keep a CPU that cool,
Yep, it's pistol.
laptop or not.
Use pistol.
40 degrees is,
Use thickens.
that's pretty much just idling. And you know, in New York during winter. So returned it, and this one right here is suffering from the same issues, where you can have multiple readouts
Pistol damage, ether damage.
give you different temperatures.
No, can't use that helmet. Doesn't benefit me though. Sadly.
And I don't know what the actual HP Omen software uses, but the temperature from it is always high. It's always higher than what Afterburner shows. It's always higher than what hardware info shows. You know, it's to the point of like, why? Why it's so freaking high? Because you hear the fans ramp up, and you're like, why are the fans ramping up? And you look in there, and you're like, holy shit, the fans are ramping up because it's 90 degrees. And then you look at like Afterburners, like, oh, it's 64. It's like, huh? Something is not making sense.
Pop it up behind you.
I like it though. I'm trying to make progress. It always feels good when you look down and you're like, oh, something's actually being done. Still, pro tip. Other than like the jankiness a little bit of it, these aren't bad keycaps. I've only gotten one so far that I'm honestly not happy with. And actually, hold on. And it came off.
Yesterday, I actually had a site that I had that I really was really good that I liked. Now I'm walking around with an axe.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Please, stranger. Take this
There's
step.
so much like glue residue everywhere.
But nature has passed it.
If I can avoid hitting the compressed air,
That's wow.
I am going to do that. I know this is really like boring and stuff. I just wanted to suffer with somebody.
I think
But hopefully when I actually do things like de-lidding of a CPU, there'll be a little bit more intrigue into this.
I use that.
Is what bites is I'm very close to being, favorite for Twitch. And it seems to be
Yeah, like the actual.
oops, this one actually already has one.
Just stats.
And because I'm close to being fit, I don't want to start like going through Streamlabs and streaming on multiple platforms. Because that's like the only thing you can't do on Twitch. So that might actually kind of mess me up. Oh well. It is what it is.
Yeah, I used to do. Ooh, boss, come here.
Lee's over there like having all this fun. And I'm just sitting here wondering when I'm getting my last keycap. Bottom right? No. Bottom left. Don't even know where the damn delete key goes.
I appreciate that. What's that? Oh, it's about towns. Wow, their shoulder pads up. Don't lose much, so.
Holy crap, yo, that actually really did get clean. That rubbing alcohol did. It actually got off very small but annoying imperfection.
It's quite a bit of distances. It sounds good, it sounds good.
I hope these things actually hold up because I do plan on
I hate
doing.
that noise. It's fine and dandy, it's all fine and just bam. Ooh, done. Explosives.
Okay. That's actually kind of neat. So the actual like molding imperfection that you see actually helped me out just now. Give me that. I feel bad. There's like certain keys I don't know where the fuck they go. Like the function key. I was like, wait, where's the function key at? This should be the control key next to it. Actually down here.
Nice.
I'm actually going to be pulling these back off though. Well, I'm going to play with it for a little bit and just see. But I'm kind of feeling like I may have to pull these back off to double up the O-rings. We're about to see. Screen lock should get print screen. I feel like I'm doing like some exercise in like early school to where I'm literally just like, oh, kids, we're gonna take apart this keyboard and we're gonna put it back together. This way you learn where the hell where all this stuff is. You're like, no, teacher, no, this sucks. You wouldn't do this to your own kids. Ooh, ooh. All right, now we're moving. Now we're moving, everybody. I mean, some good came of this, even though like no one's really watching this. I mean, I do have the laptop set up now, so if I do need to use a laptop to broadcast on Twitch, it is actually set up properly with OBS. That weird. There we go. This should be the down key. I think it is. Yeah, it is. I say, not everyone comment at once. I'm kidding. I know this ain't really that exciting. It's not like I'm super duper popular. I don't have that Twitch clout. I actually wonder, like, how does it feel to be in that position? Like, say if you do make all your money off Twitch, like you make the majority of your income. Do you have something to where, you know, you have some sort of backup? You know? Because I do like looking at that. Like, you look at some of these content creators, and like they'll use YouTube will be like their VOD, their video on demand. You know, like they'll just dump their stuff there. So you start to wonder, like, oh, what if Twitch falls out? But then you watch them and you're like, oh wait, it's hold up. I think we might have a problem. I think we do. I think I just encountered myself an issue. Actually, no. We should be safe. No, I think we're still screwed. Are we? Ah, fuck. Only they had some sort of like keyboard key puller. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is, but I think I just ran into something. Yeah, I did.
Oh, you can actually take some of your other ones and put them in the bigger engines.
I'll have to save it for last. That's unfortunate. Oh, you got another raid, Malia? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm sure Malia appreciates it. Uh, we're going to save that.
Sweet.
Basically, the way this keyboard is set up, this isn't a HyperX keyboard. And in Razer's infinite wisdom, because Razer being Razer, it's like, oh, these should be the same fucking size. Yeah, so in Razer's infinite wisdom, they're like, we have to be a little different than everybody else. But we're not gonna release high profit items like pudding caps. Because like people like pudding caps. They like putting them on their computers. They're like, nope. We're not gonna make pudding caps. Son of a bitch. I know this is going to be jank as hell. No. Nothing is going to work. That function key is way too damn big. Fuck. I have to muse on this. I'll probably end up having to do is putting one back from the actual Razer keycap. Not a fan of it. Not a fan. But we'll have to see. I might be able to pull some rabbit out my ass and get it to fit. Yeah. Using the Razer Kylo Pro. Yeah, I originally used a cell phone for the VTubing, like actually for the VTuber, but the onboard laptop camera works good enough, without me having to look at my phone because I don't know how the Wi-Fi will handle having to transfer the Wi-Fi from the phone, while also dealing with trying to maintain stream quality, which is doing pretty good now. It's had a few strokes though. Oh, that's where it went. I kept looking at this thing like, where the fuck should it go? I hate that though. That's literally like a Razer few moments. So let's see. I might be able to do something. Problem is these keys are right on top of each other. I don't know, like I said, we'll hold off towards the end. Oh yeah, sounds good. Enjoy your time at the store. Buy something you enjoy. What? Hell. Razer set up their keyboards to be like this. That sounded terrible when it went on. That sounded so bad. Mm. You can't get mad at the product though. I mean, this is literally a case of like, hey, this may fit your shit, this may not. Here comes one too. It's gonna be a little tight. The caps key. No, it actually fits very well. Perfect. Damn you. Go. But again, the thing I was talking about earlier was, I do wonder, like, how do Twitch streamers like make a lot of, like, how do they have this financial security, and at the same time, especially the ones that don't like branch out. Like, what if you're like just some niche, like, I don't know, like stream VR chat. So your VR chat friends watched you and you got real popular in VR chat. And for whatever reason you get banned from VR chat. Like permaban. The hell do you do? I mean, you could just create your own little world, I guess, and hang out and talk to people. When I was in VR chat, a lot of times what would end up happening is the streamers would go to like, like a social event. But that sort of started changing, and now it got to the point to where a lot of streamers seem to do solo stuff, like, come watch me stretch, or I have a swing in my house, I'm going to swing on it. That seems to be what the deal is. Okay, so this ain't too bad. Once I actually got the glue off the other stuff, we're moving. Like, I'm watching the time. In 30 minutes, I've actually almost put all the keys back on this board. Ooh, hold up. Are these alt keys the same size? It ain't looking like it. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to see about the glorious ones. If they have a different size function key. It's not a function key. I don't know what the hell that key is. Is it like a Windows key? That sounds dumb, but like I legit don't know what the hell it is. I wonder. Huh. More about that in a second, world, because we're almost done. We're in the home stretch. Yeah, spacebar still behaves a little weird. Hmm. Actually looking forward to trying them without gloves. Give me the rest of my glorious. Ah, get back here.
Oh, I got more inventory space. Heck yeah. The inventory was fun. Yeah.
Oh. I completely fucking forgot there's a building key over here. I completely forgot. I was like, where's this go?
Oh, it's a thing I just put.
And this key actually goes over here. There we go. These little things right here. Oh, this is a nice one. Oh yeah, this is nice. Because I've had some friends buy like some cheap, like really cheap, like pudding caps from, you know, someplace in Asia you might not want pudding caps from, and they've actually had these little keycap removers that just fuck their shit up. What to do, what to do. Yeah, I require this. You get over here with your friend. I'm so happy to be doing this. I could. Shit. Okay. Don't. Yeah, so it's not even a case.
That's why you don't do that.
Maybe. Almost fit going the other way.
A lot of bugs.
Huh. Y'all key's bigger. I might be wrong, but I think the function key on this keyboard is actually the size of a regular key. I might be wrong, but I'm not. See, it can't even fit there.
What are you gonna use steel part with it?
Razer, why the fuck would you do this? Just be different. Just to make sure that I'm not gonna buy your fucking keyboards again.
That one. Oh,
Really though, I mean, the thing that irks me about really with the new keyboards though, like I said, we went and tried them out. We got them at Micro Center. I mean, it could have easily just not like Razer, but it was one of those things where he was like really trash talking, not trash talking, but saying like, yeah, their volume, all their volume scroll wheels just constantly squeak. I was like, that's not good. I was like, oh, it's not. So I don't run Razer keyboards, and then he did the sweaty keyboard thing where he like proceeded to proceeded can't,
basically,
can't do multiple things at once to tell me about the keyboard he bought. I had no idea what the hell it was. Switches he put in that I've never heard of. So yeah. Oh, you told me you had a magnesium chassis. I was like, okay.
Wow, 3 points to the actual article. Yeah.
Again, not trying to be mean, but what do you need a magnesium chassis for? Ah. Okay, am I tripping balls here? Hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
So what the fuck went there? Hmm. Because all keys aren't small. I know this is going to be kind of jank, but what if... Because it's going to have two keys that are going to be like this size. Because even this thing won't fit. What the hell went there? This is about to require me to go and look on the internet. Control. Over. Everything over here should have been. Alright. I'm cheating. This thing's about to shit bricks. I don't know if it could be heard, but like this thing is just like screaming right now. Nope. Oh wait. Hmm.
Honestly.
Bam. There it is right there. God dang, this keyboard's gotten expensive. No. So that ain't too bad. That means the function key's gotta get replaced. Where the fuck is the function key at? Bam, right here. So, use my magical powers right here, boys. Behold my powers.
Oh, you got my already?
Huh? Oh. So, in theory, this one here probably still not the other one.
Okay.
Nope. Oh wait. No, it's gonna press down on it. It ain't bad. Most of them fit. How are we kicking the balls though? Because I've read reviews on these for compatibility issues. And there were people that had a Chroma-X and they were like, oh, it works out fine.
What?
You lie. You lie. Why would you lie? And why is this right here and I'm still looking for something else? Oh, sweet bacon bits. Bam. Nope. Give another shout out. I fix it. They're very close. They're even closer together. These are even closer together than normal keys. This is, I don't know. What are they trying to prove this? And not only is the spacing off, but so these three keys here are custom sizes. I don't know about the alt key, but function, big squiggles, and this control key are all custom length. Good job, Razer. Good job. Okay. So this is pretty much it. We got most of it. We can get all of it. So be the folly of using Razer keyboards. So we're done with this. I will plug it up. And we will see how it looks. Everybody get into it. I'll probably put the actual HyperX keys in their own little thing. Our own little package. Actually, let's plug it up. I want to see how much brighter this is. Come here, little laptop. I need more juice. Oh, damn. This looks nice. It probably feels nice too. I can't comment on that because yeah, I'm wearing gloves, but I'm sure it feels nice. Ah. Hmm. Ooh, yeah. Putting keycap should exist for everything. You're done. It is crazy how much brighter this is. It is crazy how much of a dead zone there is with these two fucking keys. Oh shit. I'll do some sniffing around. See if I can find something. But I doubt I can. Again, what's weird is Razer doesn't make pudding keycaps, and it's so weird. I'm actually curious to look at a new Huntsman and see if they actually are a little different. Wonder if they are. One thing I am very happy with is those very bad scratches that you can barely tell right here. The alcohol actually apparently the scratches are still there, but I think what happened was the alcohol cleaned out a lot of the dirt and imperfections, and that kind of helped clean it all out. Where the scratches are still there, but the dirt's not with them. Dirt's not with them. It doesn't look as bad. Bam. Glorious O-ring. Recommend anybody. Okay. So the stream is going to end. I'm going to try to get this computer back together because I was an idiot that has a Thermaltake Tower 900 case, which is a royal pain in the ass to do anything to. But I'm going to do that and probably do a little gaming with these new keys. This, however, Razer Kylo Pro, Razer light stand, Razer mouse pads. I have 3 of them. Razer mouse, Razer keyboard, Razer blades I use to shave. All great products. Pretty good products. No complaints. But this, there's no reason for this. With the same spacing, you could have pulled these apart a little bit and ran these same keys. But instead, you run 2 smaller keys here. The control key here must be a little bit larger as well. Just run regular keys. Don't be different. And if you've already changed with your new keyboards, then I apologize. It's okay. I still keep buying your shit though. I don't feel like having like 10 different things running in the background to get things to work. But other than that, this has been the first stream. A very light tech stream. I hope to actually get a little bit better one going soon. But I'm going to take off these gloves that are full of sweat because it's nasty, but it's true. It's very true. And these things have a 2-year warranty. What the hell? Okay. I can't say anything. Props to 2-year warranty. But it is time to end the stream. It is time to move this stuff back to the desktop itself and get back to gaming, which is apparently what people care about. I ain't mad at them for caring about it. But I just know that apparently
Blood culture.
doing
I was frustrated
this
with
isn't
the same test
worth the views. Which I can't say anything because I was bored myself for a while.
Oh. Okay.
But I shall see everyone again in probably, let's say an hour. Let's say an hour. But let me get ahead of myself. Let me see now. An hour sounds good. Until then, later.